This is Josh with Scout Reviews.
And I'm Travis.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget.
Hey, welcome to Scout Reviews. I'm Josh.
And I'm Travis.
And today we have us a Canadian whiskey that is a 20-year-old Canadian blended whiskey, which means the youngest whiskey in the bottle is 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So there could be older whiskeys in that bottle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now this is Pendleton. We've never had it before.
Don't they make like wool coats and such?
I have no clue.
They do.
I'll take your word for it.
Mhm.
All I know is I have never seen a Canadian cowboy.
They actually exist. They do. They do.
Do they call them Eskimos?
No, that's racist.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what they call themselves, but
I've never seen a Canadian cowboy.
Mhm.
I've seen a Mountie, but that's not a Canadian cowboy.
no, they're not. Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay.
I'm just assuming they're Canadian cowboys.
And if I offended anybody with my word, I apologize. Sincerely. I'm not trying to. All right, moving on. So, Pendleton this is an 80 proof whiskey. Apparently, this is distilled from the finest northern grain. Boot that. Cut with glacier-fed spring water. Isn't everything glacier-fed there?
Everything is pretty much a glacier there.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Glaciers don't mean it's yummy. You know?
I mean, it's pretty pure water.
Well, they found corpses frozen in glaciers like mammoths and.
I've
all
got
kinds of
your
things.
Canadian cowboy answer. Have you ever seen Letterkenny Problems?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Touche, sir. Touche.
And to any Canadians here, yes, that's pretty much what we think. Anyway, carry on.
Anyways, so we're gonna give this a try. Just so you're aware, we have been drinking before we started filming today.
I don't even need that as a justification. I'm pretty bad either way.
I'm just if people are like, why are they super funny today? It's because we've been drinking.
We're always super funny.
We're funny. I don't know if we're super funny. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I like the leather protective sheath.
Leather cuff.
Leather protective sheath.
Called leather cuff.
I know what I really want to call it.
I know what you want to call it too. But
It does make pouring a little bit harder. That's better.
interesting nose on that. Not sure I'm all about it. Okay, sorry. And yes, they really do talk like that.
I mean, I've met plenty of Canadians.
Eh?
I
do like it though, honestly. Yeah.
One of my favorite movies is Super Troopers 2.
Probably not as complimentary. That's along the same lines as Letterkenny for them.
I get it. That was the joke.
I know.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
No, I've been to Toronto.
Mhm.
You know, I loved Toronto. Some other places.
When I lived in Seattle, I went up to Vancouver all the time.
It's a little different.
It's a little funky. I'm gonna call it funky.
Clap, 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 clap your hand.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm trying to place that.
My brain, my eyes say this is a bourbon,
Yeah.
but then I don't believe that's 20 years old.
Not with the nose though.
Not with the.
Oh, it's blended. I don't expect it, and it probably doesn't have any color added. So.
Well, why would you add color to a 20-year aged whiskey?
No, I mean, some less scrupulous distillers do. It's an unfortunate phenomenon.
It's not a bourbon. You can absolutely tell it's not a bourbon.
Oh, it definitely isn't a bourbon.
This on the nose, and I hate saying this, is closer to Jack Daniels
Mm-hmm.
because that does not instill confidence in me. So if you're watching this particular video, you get to watch us try something completely new.
This is new for us completely.
We made jokes. We We haven't done a Canadian whiskey yet.
No, I've had Canadian whiskeys. in
I have,
Canada.
but we have not done a Canadian whiskey on
Not on the
this channel.
show.
No Crown Royal,
Mm-mm.
none of that. I mean,
I will say I've been to some fantastic breweries and distilleries though in Canada. There are some they do know what they're doing. That and their food. It's really good.
I can't.
So I'm curious. It's interesting. It's kind of licorice.
Yeah.
It's a lot of licorice.
It's floral.
And he's spices, not spicy, but spices.
I mean, you get some of that wood, like you would from a bourbon.
Mm-hmm. Little fig, maybe.
I don't know if that's fig or not. But
It's
I
difficult to
get
tell.
what you're saying.
I'm curious. I'm very curious. I want to taste.
I'm scared to taste this
I'm going for it. I'm going.
because the nose. I can't tell if I like the nose or not. I'm gonna have to take a nose drink.
That does not match the nose. It's good though.
Mm,
It's different.
it's different.
I get a licorice.
I get the licorice.
citrus.
And I don't like licorice.
yeah, I don't not like it.
I would choose not to drink this.
It's very easy to drink.
It's very easy to drink. It's boring.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't like the flavor.
terribly complex.
It's a 20-year-old whiskey. I'm
Mhm.
expecting better.
What's the price range on these?
It's a 20-year-old whiskey. I'm expecting better.
In Canadian dollars or US dollars?
Let me put it this way. You can find this anywhere from $120, $140 up to $220, $240, depending on where it's at. Because it's hard to find.
It's interesting. I don't dislike it. I don't find it to be worth that price, though. It's not
Not
terribly.
anywhere close.
It's not terribly complex. It's
It's boring.
very smooth, very simple. Not a terribly long finish. Not a lot of flavor notes. I think that's what
It's
I
a-
was going for. It is.
I mean, this is a typical 80 proof whiskey.
Mhm.
Easy to drink, flavor to distract
yeah, it's
from whatever you mix it with. The only problem is this is a 20-year-old whiskey that prices at a 20-year-old whiskey.
interesting.
So I would say no.
And I'm wondering.
If you like licorice, you might like it, but you're not going to like it enough to justify the price.
Maybe don't cut it as much in that glacier spring-fed water.
Some barrel strength of this might be pretty good.
It might be. The other thing that I think it may be lacking, and then something that, okay, so its aging process, it's obviously done in wood, in barrels.
No char.
Well, that, but also cooler temperatures.
They're in Canada, of course it's cooler.
So, exactly.
Oh, so they need to age it even longer.
They probably need to age it longer, and the lack of heat really doesn't,
No, I get what
yeah,
you're saying.
that really doesn't help it.
That's why you put things in a freezer and it lasts forever.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah,
And it prolongs the life of things as they are.
And I don't know what it is about the Canadian border. There have been times it's been sunny, I go across that border, and 5 minutes later I'm in a blizzard. And I'm like, where the heck did this come from? Anyway,
It's outside the force field. We didn't build a wall there.
we did not.
It's a force field.
Mhm.
Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Just smile for the camera.
I will say though, you want to meet Mounties? Go duck hunt right along the border, and they'll come running out of nowhere. Like, where the heck do these guys come
All right, so Canadian whiskey bottle number 1 for me is a fail.
I think this is overly simple and overpriced.
If this was a $50 bottle, okay.
Yeah,
But at let's just say, let's roll with $150. Not a chance.
Hmm.
And that's the midpoint on that. right?
150 Canadian, maybe. It's still a lot.
Loonies?
Yeah.
Nah.
What What is the exchange rate now? Anyway, it's
Uh,
always pretty favorable.
Anyway, moving forward, wrong type of YouTube channel.
It's always pretty favorable though. You might be able to go pick this up in Canada, duty free.
I mean, if
It's
this
waiting
is,
in line at the border station.
I don't really have anything to compare it to yet. We will revisit it once it's had a chance to open up.
Mhm.
That might open up some of that flavor. Hopefully it's there. And we'll put it up against some other Canadian whiskeys to see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of complexity on this. I don't dislike it. I'm willing to give it another chance. I'm a little disappointed though. I expected a little bit more.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Don't drink and drive. Be a good person. This is Josh.
This is Travis.
Thanks for joining us here at Scout Reviews. Have a great one.
Take care.
Bye.